Okay, let's set the record straight on this. Hello and welcome back to the Sharks World. Today's video is another re-upload, like I mentioned in my last video, now that I have a proper mic. The topic in this video is one that I've noticed more and more on YouTube, and has even made its way through the lineup of Shark Fest this year. The topic in question is whether or not whales and dolphins save people from sharks. They don't, and I'm going to explain in this video why. This is nothing more than an appeal to emotion. So let's not waste any time and dive right in. We're not even doing an intro in this video because this topic has me a little heated. The story most of you have heard is probably the one about a lady who claimed that a humpback whale, quote unquote, saved her from a tiger shark that happened to be in the area, apparently. Let's debunk this right from the get-go, and it starts with a gentleman who beat me to the punch a long time ago. Skylar Thomas is a fellow shark YouTuber that I have a lot of respect for, and he has been at this far longer than I have. He runs a YouTube channel called White Shark Videos. Go sub to it, by the way. When Animal Planet aired the story about the lady and the humpback whale, Mr. Skylar called them out in this particular video, where he noticed that there wasn't actually a tiger shark in the footage. There's a blur there, but no one can actually tell if it's a shark or not. Animal Planet just added in some sped up clips of a tiger shark and called it a headline story. The lady involved swears up and down that the whale was trying to save her, but she doesn't know what she's talking about. For starters, I'm sure people are going to ask, then why were the whales around her? Simple. They were curious. Whales are intelligent animals, just like sharks, and they're curious about things they're not familiar with. All sorts of whales do this, along with dolphins, sharks, octopus, the Loch Ness Monster. They all try to understand their environment better by exploring things they're not familiar with. Put it to you this way. If there wasn't a shark there, and for the record I don't think there was one there, the whales still would have swam up to her. But let's say for the sake of argument that the whales weren't there and the blur was in fact a shark. It wouldn't matter. Why? Because the shark would have left her alone. This isn't Hollywood, Shark Week, or any other stereotypical scene involving a shark in fiction. Sharks don't see us as food. They may be curious about us like whales, but 9 times out of 10, they have better things to do. And I know this because of the stats on the International Shark Attack file. As of the recording of this video, tiger sharks have attacked 142 people over the past 400 years. Actually, it's more like 450, but you get the point. Only 39 of those were fatal. That's less than 1 attack per year. This tells me that tiger sharks inherently do not mess with people in the ocean. Is there always a chance? Of course. Is it likely? No. So if that blur was in fact a tiger shark and the whales weren't there, it would not matter, because odds are the shark would have left her alone. I've said this before, but I will happily say it again. Part of the human condition is that we're obsessed with ourselves. We think that when we step into the ocean suddenly stops everything it's doing and revolves around us. It doesn't. The ocean is a force far beyond our comprehension, and the animals that live in it could care less about us outside of a little curiosity. To those who insist that whales and dolphins save people from sharks, let me lay it out for you. Animals act, react, and change depending on their environment. They understand their worlds and what belongs in them. We humans are not a part of the ocean, nor are we a part of the whales' lives. Whales and dolphins don't save people from sharks because they have no reason. Tiger sharks would have to actively hunt humpback whales for the whales to even register them as a threat. Orcas are a threat to humpback whales, and the humpback whales do save animals from them. You could argue that there's a logic and reason behind it with orcas. Humpbacks save animal from orcas. That's less food for the orcas. That's less of a chance for the orcas to continue hunting humpback whales because they're lacking nutrients. As far as we know, tiger sharks don't mess with humpback whales. But here's the real nail in the coffin for this argument. Earlier this year, I did a video about a shiver of dusky sharks hunting a baby humpback whale. In the article that covers that incident, they noted that multiple adult humpbacks passed the stressed baby and didn't stop to help it. If they didn't bother helping a baby of their own kind, what makes any of you think that a whale would bother saving you? The answer is they wouldn't. This is nothing more than emotional people trying to anthropomorphize an animal people find cute and make them look like a hero. The concept of good and evil doesn't exist in the ocean. If it did, those whales would have drowned that lady. Humans have done way more terrible things to whales, dolphins, and sharks. Animal Planet is wrong. The BBC is wrong. Sharkfest is wrong. Shut up, Shark Week, you're not any better. Whales and dolphins do not save people from sharks. Yet sadly, that's the story most people are gonna go with, thus continuing to make sharks look like villains, which they're not. I shouldn't have to make a video like this, but the average IQ in today's world is about 100, maybe even lower considering what I've seen on the internet, so I guess someone's gotta do it. Anyway, this is going to be where we end things in this video. Thank you for once again giving me some of your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then.